All right, time to do the fan shroud on Mrs. White. I got some 1/8" aluminum, which is probably too thick. I got a little, I don't know, a little bit of a brain fart when I ordered that. I should have done some way thinner stuff, but it'll be stout. It's just gonna be real tough to bend. Be easier to weld, so I'll flip you around and show you what I got here. So previously, I got my new intake, set it on there, and then did the downpipe off the turbo. Did 3.5" stainless pipe and wrapped it. Now I need to try to fit 2 fans in here, which kind of posed a problem. That's why I waited until I had the intake before I started this fan shroud. So you can see what's going on there. I've got a 12" fan. I had 2 12" fans I was gonna squeeze on this shroud, but they're not gonna fit because this intake pipe's gonna be right about there. So what I did is I got a 12" fan. I think this is a 10" or 9" fan. Together they're like 2400 CFM, which I don't know if you know anything about radiator fans. Those ratings are usually bogus, but these are good SPAL fans. So what I'm gonna do is take this 1/8" aluminum, bend a shroud that'll have a couple legs on it to attach to the radiator, and then bend down to close it in on the tops and bottoms. So I'll kind of do some sketching and measuring and set up and put you guys on time lapse so you can follow along. All right, that worked out way better than I thought it would. I wasn't sure how I was gonna get the second bend to get this flange down here because of how the brake is set up, but was able to take that angle iron off the front of the brake and push it up in there tight, and it worked out just perfect. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna bend the top and bottom flanges in, and I'll weld the corners and cut the holes, and we'll have a radiator fan shroud, just like that. All right, let's see how she fits. Looks like the width is pretty good. But tanks are interfering a little bit, so I may have to trim a little bit, which is no big deal. It's fabricating, right? Something to mark with. leave that line, I should be good. May or may not have to do the exact same thing on the bottom side. Question is, what's the best way to cut it? Just trim that little bit off, which probably good anyway. I got all those hammer marks on it. Gotta think about how to cut this real quick. Maybe I'll get some more coffee. I wonder if I can just put it on here. Use this jigsaw. You won't mind, will you, Cliff, if I use your jigsaw again? He might watch this, I don't know. I need to get some new batteries. I had some of those cheap Amazon ones. I think they're both shot now. The original Milwaukee M18s are still doing good, so. Not sure if it's worth buying the discount batteries or not. Battery in here. You get better about plugging them in when I go in for the night. But if I nip these corners a little bit, should fit. Okay, having a hard time getting this thing to fit right. I was like, I wonder if this radiator's square. It's not. So, I'm just gonna have to do the best I can with what I got. I doubt I can send this radiator back now, so I've had it for over a year. Is what it is. It's what you get when you buy Amazon junk, I guess, or eBay junk. So I'll make it fit. You won't even notice. All right, I'm gonna try to straighten this, square this radiator up. I moved it a little bit. It's still out of square, so I got some blocks in the table, kind of holding it in two directions. I'm just gonna push this sucker square. So I might have to go past a little bit. You can see it springs back, so I'm gonna keep doing this and hopefully I can get it square so my shroud fits. All right, I got it welded up, sanded down. Not too bad for a novice on welding aluminum. I've always been scared of welding aluminum for some reason, but it's actually pretty easy if it's clean. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. I'll keep moving along. I think next I'll go ahead and mark these fans for cutting the holes there, mount the shroud to the radiator, and get it thrown in the pickup. All right, I got the fan shroud mounted in there, the fans mounted on. I put rib nuts on the shroud, I didn't show that. And slammed it in there. It's still gonna be really tight. Waiting on a rubber boot for the intake to intercooler piping. When I get that, I'll finish the intercooler piping, and I think all the plumbing will be done on the turbo. So it's pretty exciting. Thanks for watching.